Necessary or illogical. Many countries and the administrations have always been suspicious of Bitcoins and other altcoins transactions and trading. They are never willing to admit that Bitcoin has made a meaningful change in the life of many people. For example, Bitcoin is illegal in northern African countries like Algeria, Egypt, and Morocco, but at the same time, it is legal in southern African countries like Angola and South Africa now. In Canada, companies dealing in cryptocurrencies must enroll with the Fintrac of Canada, complete agreement applications, and discover if any of their clients are politically imperiled characters. Now, if you search online about the tax on Bitcoin, you will find that in many countries it's very extreme. Is the tax on Bitcoin imperative? Let's take a look at it. How are Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies taxed in the UK and USA? Now, in the UK, the taxation of digital profit, the purchase or sales price, or procured income has to be converted into fiat at the exchange rate of virtual currency market price performing on the date of receipt of the interest or values. The share of the profit or loss customarily depends on whether the digital currency is an asset in the hands of the people. People usually realize profit or loss on the transaction or exchange of virtual currency that is a capital asset. For example, stocks, bonds, and other investment holding are usually capital assets. In the UK, the HMRC sets the revenue and customs policies. How are cryptocurrencies taxed in the UK? In the USA, the Internal Revenue Service of the US has already issued direction on the tax processing of transactions using digital currencies, such as Bitcoins or other cryptocurrencies. The trading or other exchange of cryptocurrencies, or their utilization to pay for goods or services, or holding virtual currencies is liable for taxation in the US. How are cryptocurrencies taxed in the US? Bitcoin defines freedom. Bitcoin is not a government-owned program. One might be knowledgeable of the fact that the administration is hunting down people who hold Bitcoins. Taxes on Bitcoin are always a subject of discussion. Some traders or cryptocurrency analysts say that the taxes on Bitcoin is illogical. Now, for as long as Bitcoin can be exchanged or traded with cash and people are benefiting from it, there's always the administration or governments craving to impose some kind of tax on it. This is because many governments are becoming aware of the opportunities that one can get from BTC. For example, one can assume that they will pass any resolution to get something out of Bitcoin, be it in the kind of tax, duties, grants, or many other such things. Now, almost all governments consider BTC and other altcoins as a taxable entity. They even consider the money people win in gambling or contests as a taxable entity. If Bitcoin is legalized in such countries, then it will be taxable. Many people think that for Bitcoin to be globally approved, governments should get income from the tax. They think that it is essential for a country to run that benefits the people with their policies and programs such as infrastructure, road constructions, or any other such programs. They think that this can be beneficial for its residents. Less tax policy should be adopted for Bitcoin. Taxes are actually crucial for any country, but having anything more than 10% on BTC is too much. Now, if there is any law about the tax in the countries, then it could be particularly directed towards Bitcoin as just trying to scare people from utilizing Bitcoin. Capital gain tax is rather standard among most countries, and if the taxes are calculated as a capital gain tax, then it's all right. Bitcoin is a property and should be interpreted as such. Having a huge capital gain tax is a complete another issue altogether, since it pertains to matters like capital gains from property, stocks, etc. Comment your thoughts below.